Hello everyone, happy Ganesha Chathurthi from Supriya's Cuisine.
गणनायकाय गणदैवताय गणाध्यक्षाय धीमहि गुणशरीराय गुणमण्डिताय गुणेशानाय धीमहि गुणातीताय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रविष्टाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि
Today's video is all about preparing Ganesha's favorite recipes. Let's start with preparing modak recipe. In a pan, add 1 cup of white sesame seeds. Roast for 6 to 8 minutes till the moisture goes off from the sesame seeds. Then add 2 cups of Bengal gram and roast this for 3 to 4 minutes till it turns light golden brown. Then add chopped dried coconut, 2 cups of finely grated jaggery. Then mix all these ingredients together and make a fine powder. Now the sesame jaggery powder is ready to fill into the modak. Let's add 2.5 glass of water in a pan. Add a pinch of salt and dust some flour into the boiling water. Adding 1:2 ratio of rice flour into the boiling water and keep continuous stirring. Continue stirring the dough until it is non-sticky. Cover the lid for 3 to 4 minutes to get the dough steamed. Adding grated coconut to the sesame jaggery powder to make it more stiff. Now let's knead the dough for 2 to 3 minutes continuously. Add ghee gradually when kneading the dough. Kneading the dough more to avoid breaks in the modak. Once the dough is ready, let's make a small balls as per the required size. Flatten the dough in hands by applying ghee. You can also use molds to prepare these modak. Then adding sesame jaggery stuffing inside the flattened dough. Gently press the center and the ends of the dough. Then give a slant rolls from end to end. Now the delicious sweet modaks are ready to serve. Adding ghee at last to the modaks to make it more flavorful. Now let's make karjikai, the deep fried sweet pastry. Turning out soft inside and crunchy outside. Let's go into karjikai recipe. In a pan, add 100 grams of poppy seeds, roast well till it turns golden brown. Then add half a cup of Bengal gram. Roast till it turns golden brown. Adding roasted poppy seeds, roasted Bengal gram, and finely grated half a cup of jaggery. Mix well together and make a fine powder. Add this mixture into a pan. Grated coconut, Bengal gram and cardamom powder, 5 to 6 tablespoons of sugar. Give a good mix and keep it aside. Now adding 1 cup of maida and 3 to 4 tablespoons of oil. Knead a hard dough by adding water gradually. Adding oil in between to knead the dough. Now the dough is ready. Transfer it to the bowl and keep it aside. Make a small balls of the dough and gently press at the center. Gently dip the dough ball into all-purpose flour and flatten it into a thin layer. All the flattened layer should be dusted with all-purpose flour to make it non-sticky. Now let's take a thin layer and fill the karjikai stuffing into the flattened dough. Now apply some water at the end to stick together. Then give a slant rolls from end to end. Now let's make a deep fry of dough and stuffing into the hot oil. Flip it when needed gradually till it turns golden brown. Now the deep fried sweet pastry is ready. Enjoy having sweetness filled karjikai. Now let's see the recipe of rava laddu. In a pan, add 3 tablespoons of ghee, 2 tablespoons of cashews and 2 tablespoons of raisins. Let the cashews turn golden brown and raisins to rise. Now adding half a cup of grated coconut, crushed cardamom and cloves. Roast well till it turns golden brown and now add 1 cup of finely roasted rava. Now add half a cup of sugar and give a mix. Then adding 2 tablespoons of ghee into it and give a mix. Now let's add 250 ml of boiled and warm milk into this mixture. Add milk gradually and give a mix as there should be no lumps. Once it comes to a shape, then the rava laddu is ready to mold. Before the mixture cools down, make your own size of rava laddu. Now the succulent rava laddu is ready to serve. Now let's start moong dal and cucumber salad. In a pan, add soaked moong dal, finely chopped cucumber, grated coconut, few coriander leaves and grated carrot, 1 tablespoon of salt. Then adding a mixture of oil, mustard seeds, curry leaves and red chilli. Mix well till all the flavors blend together. Now the cucumber and moong dal salad is ready to serve. Now let's start with the most delicious Puran poli recipe. Add 1 cup of maida, a teaspoon of turmeric powder and 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil. Now mix well by adding water gradually. Make sure the dough is too soft. Now add enough oil at the end to make the dough more soft and non-sticky. poli dough is ready. Then let's add 5 to 6 tablespoons of oil on top to make sure the dough is completely filled into the oil, and close the lid and keep it for some time. In a pan, add 4 glasses of water. Once it comes to boil, add 1 cup of tur dal. Cover the lid and cook for 20 minutes. Make sure the tur dal is not cooked completely but getting to a smash. Now let's transfer the dal to a strainer. In a pan, adding 5 to 6 tablespoons of water and coarsely crushed half a cup of jaggery into it. Then adding 5 to 6 crushed cardamoms and a pinch of edible camphor. Then let's add the cooked dal into the jaggery mix. Now mix well till it blends together. Let this mixture cools down completely. Make a fine paste and keep it aside. Puranam for our Puran poli is ready. Now the previously prepared maida mix is completely soaked in oil. Now let's take a small portion and flatten it by hand. Let's place a medium-sized puranam on top and cover the ends with the maida mix. Then applying oil on both the sides and flatten evenly. Then transfer it on the hot tawa. Then flip it once and apply oil and ghee mixture on top of the poli. Let it cook till it turns golden brown. Now the delicious Puran poli is ready. Serve hot by applying ghee or milk on top of the Puran poli. Now let's start with Puran poli sambar recipe. In a pan, add 4 tablespoons of oil, 2 tablespoons of mustard seeds, 2 tablespoons of pepper, 2 tablespoons of jeera seeds, 1 tablespoon of methi seeds. Now add peeled 1 garlic, 8 to 10 badge chilies and few curry leaves. Roast well till it turns aromatic. Once it cools down, transfer it to a mixture and make a fine paste by adding some water. Now in a pan, add 3 to 4 tablespoons of oil, 1 tablespoon of mustard seeds and few curry leaves on top. Now let's add previously prepared paste in dal strained water. Give a good mix till it releases all the lumps. Now adding 5 to 6 tablespoons of puranam mixed with tamarind juice. And adding 1 tablespoon of rock salt and mix well. Finally garnish it with finely chopped coriander leaves on top and give a mix. Then adding half a glass of water. Adding the mixture of oil, mustard seeds and curry leaves on top of the sambar. The flavors-filled Puran poli sambar is ready to serve. Wishing you all to serve the most favorite recipes of Lord Ganesha when he comes home. Previously requested recipes are on track. Do subscribe Supriya's Cuisine for more upcoming videos. Until then, bye from Supriya's Cuisine.